Benilde Blazers at center, number 10, Robert Bartolo. Guard number 5, Rafael Naive. The other guard, number 8, Luis Cinco. Forward number 9, Paulo Taha. And the other forward, number 7, Mark Romero. The head coach of the Blazers is Gabby Velasco. Starting for the Arellano Chiefs. At guard, number 14, David Ortega. At center, number 16, Dion Holtz. The other guard, number 7, Zach Nichols. Forward, number 17, Keith Agovita. And the other forward, number 8, Isaiah Celia Cruz. The head coach of the Chiefs is the defense minister, Jerry Colenera. Our referees this ball game, Dexter C, Molly DeLuna, Alan Rizal.
Both teams trying to secure positions. Arellano aiming still for the top. Benilde's trying to get invited to the party. Cinco, Naive, Bartolo, Romero, and Taha, the expected first 5 more or less para sa Benilde. Ortega, Nichols, Agovita, Siria Cruz, and Holtz. 5 manlalaro na kadalasan off the bench para kay Coach Jericho Daniera. They're going to see some starting action here in this afternoon in San Juan. Ortega. Don, you were telling me there's some pressure here on David Ortega as Nichols fires off and misses the first 3. He's going to have to fill the large shoes vacated by Giovanni Halalon, who's their main point guard on this team, along with Nard Pinto, who's out today.
Yeah, Halalon right now is unfortunately down with the flu. So these guys have to step up in their own ways, contributing on offense and on defense, and try to fill the void that Halalon brings to this team.
Ortega lines it up. That's too wide on the right. And Romero, PPA bound, Mark Romero, along with his teammate, not for long, Paulo Taha, on the floor as well. Zico almost loses it. 12 on the shot clock. Taha drives inside, left-hand finish, won't go. Nichols sa makakapulot ng bola.
Well,
That's Ortega, rather.
The Blazers are going to need a lot more, and here comes Nichols with a 3.
Specialty of the house para dito kay Zach Nichols. Alam na alam mo na, if you've scouted Arellano, yun ang gustong gawin itong si Zach Nichols, which is stop, pop, shoot that 3. Romero, mapafoul siya in the post. Celia Cruz ang mapipituhan. Coach Jericho Daniera may ibubulong dito kay Celia Cruz as you take a look at Nichols going down the middle. I think Coach Jerry knows a thing or two about what it takes to guard someone in the post.
That's right. Coach Jericho Daniera, known as the defense minister, has done a great job with the Arellano program.
Long jumper, wala para dito kay Romero. Agovida may rebound. Agovida to the cup, misses with the left hand, it's blocked. Romero recovers. Tries to go for the long pass to Taha, pero mapipigilan niya ng Arellano with a foul.
Magandang foul ang binigay ni Ortega dun sa kay Romero, stopping him, forbidding him to give that early pass for the easy 2 buckets.
Top of your screen, nakatayo pa rin po ang Benilde bench. They have yet to get on the board. 3-0, abante ang Arellano University. Cinco papunta kay Romero, maaagaw ni Celia Cruz. Ice on the break, Ice makes it 5-0, touchdown Arellano. There's an adjustment done on how he played Romero in the post.
Well, he knows Romero's going to get the ball, so he tries to play him off the body and try to anticipate the pass.
Taha loses against the 3. Ito yung pick ni Bartolo. Taha, the drive right, picks it up. He's going to get fouled on the pass. Take a look at this defensive play. He goes from D to O, does Celia Cruz. Gets 2 defenders, stays calm, finishes on the break. Naive magpapasok. They go to Taha. Sa poste, laban si Nichols. Taha, blocked by John C. Holtz. Celia Cruz on the run. Cinco stops it. Agovida will recover. Nichols, corner 3. Right on target.
Nice pass to Nichols there, and Nichols took advantage of that 3-point shot in the corner. second three of the game for him.
Zach Nichols is a lot of things. Mahiyain po is not one of them. Will not hesitate to shoot from the outside. It's 2 of 3 so far from there. Naive. Pasok kay Romero. Romero against traffic. Won't go. Blazers will keep the ball with a fresh shot clock. 8-0. Doon, nangangawit na yung mga kakampi nitong first 5 ng Benilde. They still haven't sat down.
Well, the key to Benilde is they have to keep the score low. Yung mga games na napanalo nila, all the games are in the low 70s. So whenever it goes up to there, medyo nahihirapan sila.
Cinco sees a bigger man on him, drives inside. Oh, athletic move from Luis. Cinco gets away and finishes against 2. Much to the relief of his teammates on the bench, they finally get to sit.
They're going to need more of that. A lot of penetration, the perimeter penetration.
Oh, Cinco and Naive could not complete the steal. There were 2 of them there. 11 seconds left. Yung galaw na itong si Luis Cinco. A little hesitation plus the stretch and the finish. Ice. The drive sa gitna. Floats it up. Mintes. Holtz with a follow.
Great second effort there by Holtz. Not giving up on a play. Knowing his teammate's going to miss. And he's there for the offensive rebound and the putback.
Taha pushed out. It's going to be a foul here. Right before Paulo Taha drove to the basket. 10-2 po ang ating score. Arellano up ahead. And Don, you were mentioning, Benilde wants to keep it low. Kung may isang team dito sa NCAA that you don't want to get into a running meet with, a shootout with, it's Arellano.
And wala pa dito si Halalon and also Pinto. Benilde to the field goals only 1 for 5. Meanwhile, Arellano 50% with 4 out of 8.
Here they come on the run. Syria Cruz contested, no go. Naive will clean it up for Benilde. Their turn to have numbers. Cinco, iiwan para kay Romero. Romero attacks. Mintes and Holtz cleans it up for Arellano. Running continues. Skita Govina's turn. Nichols, another one.
Boom!
Right on target for 3.
Nichols with a third 3 in the first quarter.
Zach Nichols makes the most of his starting gig. 11 po ang abante ng Arellano University. They get a stop. Agovida finds the open man again, and it's Nichols deadly from the corner. Back with more after this timeout.
Tayo sa TV5 at Action TV. The Benilde Blazers clearly wants payback from their heartbreaking loss against Arellano in their first meeting. Ito si Coach Gabby Velasco nga is beyond furious sa dugout after nung game na yun, at he made sure na ramdam ng Blazers yung galit niya with that mental lapse they committed in the end game. Coach Gabby admittedly said that in this game, the Chiefs are much stronger when it comes to offense, pero sa depensa, sa tingin naman niya, mas magaling sila. So their goal is to limit the effectiveness of the guards of Arellano. Coach Jerry Cordillero, on the other hand, wants his boys to be more assertive and to make a conscious effort in limiting the key players of CSB. And don't like what you said, with Giovanni Halalon out for today's game, inaasahan niya mag-step up yung ibang guards to make up for that loss. Nico?
Thank you very much. That's the beautiful Miss Apple David completing the 3-person panel for this broadcast. And you're right on point there, Don. Kanina, binanggit mo na Benilde will have to rely on their defense, and Arellano, as usual, always capable, with or without Halalon, to outshoot and outscore anyone in the league.
Well, here comes Arellano. They have a lot of firepower on their team. And for Benilde to come back, they need to avoid the turnovers just like this one that just happened now. They need to calm down. They need to stay collected and work as a unit and talk to each other, communicate on the inside.
Kadalasan, etong Arellano, they will beat everyone in the marathon of the ball game dahil maraming pamalit, maraming sandata. Etong si Coach Jericho Daniera from the bench. Benilde also equipped with some very capable players of their own off the pine, as Nichols will miss. Ponsa Avedra has now checked into the ball game. Agovida scores for 2, and Jonathan Gray still on the bench para dito sa Benilde. Cinco takes it all the way. Oh, went 1 against 3, no go. Umaru, nagmamadali. Nichols uncorks another, won't go. Cinco to Taha, will they go? Taha tracks the contact and he'll take 2 free throws. Zach Nichols mapipituhan. So we talked about Zach Nichols not being shy doon. Pinakita niya yun doon. You give him the slightest opening, he will not hesitate to shoot from 3.
Well, that's right there a shooter, and you know, no shooter is ever shy or bashful. Lahat sila hindi nahihiya. Diba? For all the great shooters, Reggie Miller, you know, Ray Allen, and even in our locals, like you have guys who are Renren Ritualo. You know, those guys, they don't have a conscience, they just shoot. If they're open, they feel they're open, they're going to take a shot. And for shooters, you need to have the confidence, you need to have the rhythm early in the game to establish yourself.
Nichols has hit 3 all here this first period. May karapatan. Bumitaw, and obviously may green light mula dito kay Coach Jericho Diniera. Holds sa may bola. Long jumper, and Deontay will knock it down.
Nice soft touch by Deontay Holtz with a step back move.
Agavida with a takeaway. Arellano up 12, looking to add. Sylvia Cruz, little floater of a jumper. And Benilde starting to get in some serious trouble. 14 na hinahabol nila.
Well, this is one thing that the Blazers don't want, is they want an up-tempo against the Arellano Chiefs. This is their game. They're playing right into their game, so what they need to do is slow it down, be calm, be collected, work on each possession, you know, one possession at a time, and make some stops. But instead, they're going up and down, up tempo, and they're forcing turnovers. They're getting a lot of turnovers because Arellano University is playing good defense on them.
Bilis na maiuupo itong si Juan sa Beda. Jonathan Gray will enter in his place. And Don, we mentioned as we take a look at the turnovers and the points off turnovers, we mentioned that Arellano can outshoot anyone, pero kadalasan, a lot of those easy opportunities, as Holtz knocks it down for 3. Those opportunities come from good defense and easy attacks to the basket.
Well, this is shades of the personality of Coach Jerry Codiniera. Coach Jerry is a very defensive-minded player, and you can see that on his team. Every single one of them is up on the offensive player's face, defending, and also everyone there can shoot.
Answered back immediately by Jonathan Gray off the bench. 24-10 ang ating score. 14 ang abate ni Coach Jerry. Pero meron pa rin siyang makikitang dapat pag-usapan as you take a look at Holtz extending his range. And Deontay already up to 5. Jonathan Gray though saying, kung ano meron ka, meron din ako. Babalik po kami after this. At the Arellano University Chiefs, kadalasan po, it's not just one guy who kills you pagdating dito sa Chiefs. These are the weapons that they actually have at their disposal today. 13.7 mula kay Pinto, 11.8 mula kay Agovida, 11 at 11 mula kay Levi Hernandez at Deontay Holtz. Wala pa dyan yung 14 ni Giovanni Halalon, and that's what they're going to be missing today. But Pinto not yet on the floor, very capable to score in bunches and in a hurry. Let's turn it over now to Apple David. Go ahead, Apple.
Sa tangkad at lapad nitong si Deontay Holtz, mataas yung expectations sa kanya. But recently, his performance is below par. Nakausap ko siya before the game, and he's frustrated with himself. And according to him, he let his focus go away, and he was lacking the effort to be productive. Then again, he took time to reflect and think of the reasons why he's here. His family, his dreams, and most especially for his alma mater. So now he's determined to bounce back and show what he can do for Arellano. Nico?
Thank you very much, Apple. And that's an interesting look into the ups and downs of a rookie career. But if you're a touted rookie, a highly touted rookie, papasok ka sa team, you do well the first few games. Sometimes you're not able to maintain that, but then again, very few people are. The mental challenge to pick yourself up and challenge yourself again is always an interesting view.
Well, that's always part of the player's process as he goes through the mental challenges that goes with the game. So eventually he will learn how to deal with those things. And when he learns at an early age, it's much better for him. He can adjust from game to game and bring, like if he has a bad game on Monday, then he'll be able to come back on Wednesday and perform.
No, maganda din, no? Dito kay John C. Holtz, sa binanggit niya doon kay Apple, he struggled, did not blame his minutes, did not blame the plays that may or may not be being called for him, looked inward and said, kasalanan ko, I let my focus go. It's on me also to recover and get myself together.
That's credit for him, and credit for the staff for being able to manage that. He's not looking to anyone else to blame but just himself and looking to correct himself. And for the younger players, that's very important. Kailangan bago tayo tumingin sa iba, kailangan tingnan natin ang sarili natin kung ano yung problema.
And he's being rewarded by the coaching staff sa araw na to. Gets the starting nod. Etong si Holtz up to 7 points already. Levy misses. Another rebound by Holtz. 9 points already for Deonce.
Deonce working the boards, doing a lot of damage on the inside, creating a lot of opportunities for him and his team.
9 and 6 now the numbers para kay Holtz. 6 rebounds already. Slowly returning to the impressive form he showed earlier this season. Take a look at the offensive rebound and the putback. Slow-mo replay po. Brought to you by Smart. Jump into an all-access pass of awesomeness. Jump into Smart. Deonce Holtz welcomed warmly to the Arellano University bench. Ganto kabigat yung Arellano, uupo si Holtz, yung veteranong si Prince Caperal yung papalit.
Wala pa dyan si Pinto, who's just been drafted by the PBA. Congratulations to him. And also, another PBA draftee was Mark Romero, who I believe is going to Global Port.
Well, they will see each other there. Well, Romero and John Pinto, Paulo Taha.
And that's a big development for them and a big booster in terms of confidence. You know, you're able to get drafted. You know you're going to go to the pros, and that's something you've been working for all your life as a player.
Maru will be fouled. At doon siguro, maganda rin tignan na yung mga players na to, wala na silang kailangan patunayan. Kumbaga, di mo na kailangan mag-try out, quote-unquote, for a PBA team. You already know you've been drafted. You have a spot. At least in training camp waiting for you. You can refocus dito sa kampanya nyo and trying to win a championship in the NCAA. Gumaru throws it away. Silvia Cruz, impressive spin. Iiwan niyang bitin. Johnson can't get the go-ahead pass.
Taha looking to settle.
Gray laban kay Hernandez. And they're gonna whistle a foul dito kay Levy. Bago pa matanggap. Ito si Jonathan Gray bola. 1:08 na lang po natitira sa first quarter. Abante sila ng 15 at ngayon pa lang papasok ang second leading scorer this season for Arellano, which is Nard Pinto.
You know, malakas na yung first five ni Coach Jerry Cordillera. And then wala pa doon si Halalon. But then here comes his substitution, which is Pinto. Equally deserving to be in the first five. But he's coming off the bench and continues to produce.
Doon, yun yung binanggit sa atin ni Apple kanina, yun yung challenge ni Coach Jerry. Wala si Halalon ngayon. I need the other guards to step up. And we saw that earlier in the form of Zach Nichols hitting from the outside.
Offensive foul. Kakagit-gitan sila in the post.
Well, hindi pa nakakatawid yung bola para dito sa Arellano. Babalik na sa kabila as Caperal gets whistled for the charge. Coach Jerry obviously not happy about that. Take a look at it there. A little shove by Caperal. Straight to the jaw of Jeff Orteco.
You know, at this point in time, Benilde is down, but let's not forget, Benilde started with 0-3, and they ended up, you know, with 7-0 at the first half of the standings.
Oh, what a move there by Paulo Taha, absorbing the contact and knocking it down. Orteco with a little answer back dito kay Caperal. Papantayan natin itong tapatan nila, but take a look at the blow-by move by Taha. Jumps straight into the body of the big man and finishes off the glass. What a move. The soon-to-be PBA player.
Oh, great body control there by Taha.
Levy steps back on the jumper. Wala. Taha may rebound. Not gonna let Taha go. He escapes, pushes it ahead. Romero, transition three.
Boom!
Mark Romero is right on target.
And that's the thing I was talking about earlier. You know, Benilde was down, in the standings started out as 0-3. They ended up after 10 games finishing with 8-2 losses. So they're able to come back. They're capable of coming back in this game.
Here's Gumaru. That won't count as Caperal gets the offensive board. Benilde looked like they were done for early in the first quarter, but as you said, Don, kung sa standings nga, nakabawi etong Benilde Blazers. Paano pa kaya in this ball game? But they still haven't been able to have an answer for Zach Nichols and John C. Holtz. 9 points each, 6 rebounds for Holtz, 3 hits from the outside for Nichols. They have brought Arellano up by 8 after the first period.